Welcome, frogs and toads. I'm Dr. Tyler Lemco. Let's jump into today's prescription. We call this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to write down 5 things that you can currently see, wherever you are, 5 things that you could see, 4 things that you currently feel, 3 things that you currently hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can currently taste. Then, I want you to take all of those elements and put them into an artwork. All right, let's start with a little warm-up. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your butthole. We're gonna start by just doing some gentle tapping. Just tap around your body, get a feel, wake that shit up. Tap around your head, your face, your neck, your arms, your chest. Just get good coverage of your surface area. Gently just wake it all up a little bit. Get used to directing your attention towards feeling. Just a few more seconds. Keep tapping, keep it tapping. Awesome. Okay, so things that I can currently see. I have a guitar, I can see a jogger outside my window, I can see some plants in my studio, I could see an art easel, and I could see a dumbbell. 4 things that I can currently feel. I feel the cushion underneath my seat. I can feel a scratchy throat. I can feel a sore back. That's for sure. You know, it always shocks me when people say they don't have back pain. That makes no sense to me. And I feel excited. I'm stoked about this, about a lot of things, about life. 3 things that I could hear. I could hear a podcast on in the background. I could hear cars driving by on the street. And I could hear some birds chirping. 2 things that I could smell. Well, I currently smell dog pee and Febreze. And let's throw in French fries. And 1 thing that I could taste, I recently had some watered down apple juice, and I could still taste that sweet, sweet apple nectar. All right, let's get started. Let's make this art. Creativity is so fucking good, man. I'm a strong believer that creativity is a sacred act. It's the same exact shit as meditating or prayer. It's just the act of connecting to something, to a source. You stop being a person, you could put that down for a bit and just exist as a radio to pick up signals from the universe. You stop thinking with your brain and you just exist inside of your hands. And it's so fucking good for you to spend some time in there. The benefits are off the charts, bro. If you ever find yourself on death row and you get to choose your last meal, which, by the way, what a crazy concept that they're literally like, we're gonna murder you, but first, what are you in the mood to eat? Anyway, if you ever find yourself in this predicament, may I suggest Olive Garden's never-ending breadsticks. As long as you can keep eating those sticks, you're safe. A couple of weeks ago, I had two major shifts happen in my life. Neither inherently good nor bad, just two major changes happened. One, I lost my job, and two, I adopted an 8-week-old puppy. Now, firstly, I've had the idea for this kind of show for a long time now. I've been wanting to do this for years. The idea is something like if Bob Ross was on Adult Swim. Is kind of what I'm aiming for, but the idea is just art for the sake of art. Creativity for the sake of it. Making art, making stuff, nothing that has to look good, there's no expectations, there's no pressure. It's just about doing and having fun and feeling good. So a couple of months ago, I landed the dream opportunity. A company was gonna pay me a livable wage to produce this show. Literally such a win. I make an income while I get to do the exact thing that aligns with my purpose, which is not just making art, but getting other people to make art. Dream scenario. I had built an art studio and a set, and I got all my equipment, and I had planned episodes, and I was ready to start going. And then right before I started, the thing fell through. Which, you know, is disappointing, to say the least. Also, on that very same day where the thing fell through, I picked up an 8-week-old puppy. I went to a thrift store to get some sunglasses, and I somehow left with a companion. Now, neither thing is inherently good or bad. It's just two major shifts in what was otherwise a life going pretty well. And now all of a sudden, same day, I don't make an income now. I don't know what my future holds, and I have this sharp thing living with me that screams at me all the time and goes to the bathroom in my home. It's been weeks now, and I haven't slept in past 5 a.m. since the day I got him, and I've been feeling extremely anxious about what's next and what I'm gonna do, or how I'm even gonna find the time to think about what I'm gonna do. All of a sudden, just making stuff for the sake of making stuff and having fun is like the last thing on my priority list. And then it dawned on me, I'm literally proving my own point here. Like, I've been too stressed and anxious to make a show about how to deal with feeling stressed and anxious, you know? Or how to just feel whatever. You feel your feelings. That's the whole point of this shit. Whatever you're feeling, you get to put it on a page or in a notebook or a poem or a song or whatever. You get to just feel. You get to experience it all, and then you get to put that energy into something. That's the whole point. And I can't preach it if I don't practice it. That's like the definition of hypocrisy. I think I'm paraphrasing Hegel here, but integrity can exist alongside any vice but hypocrisy. Integrity can exist alongside any vice but hypocrisy. So I'm gonna not make this show just because I'm not getting paid for it? No, I'm gonna keep making these videos because I know I fucking need them. A lot right now. And And I know that there's people out there who need this shit too. I don't care if you even watch, just start getting creative, start putting your feelings into something without it needing to look good or be special or honestly even finished. Just do and watch what that fucking does for you. I mean, it would also be really chill if like you kept watching and tuned in and shared this and all that stuff. All I know is that you can fail at anything, so you may as well fail at what you love. And by the way, Gus is such a good boy now. He screams at me so much less with each passing day. Here's a Dr. Lemco recommendation. Try eating an orange in the shower. Just bring it in there with you, a full orange, peel it in there, dig your fingernails in and use your hands to rip the skin off and just let it drop to the floor, pick it up after. Bite into that thing, let the juices flow while the water rains down on you. Just experience what it's like to be a human for a few minutes. Tap into what it feels like to be alive. Be somebody. The other night I slept on the floor because of my achy back, and not because it was 11 p.m. and my sheets were still in the dryer. That part was just a coincidence. It was 'cause of my dang back. It's important to feel excited. I think all tomorrows should just be exciting by default. You get a tomorrow. Sick. I mentioned earlier wanting to emulate Bob Ross, sort of as like an inspiration for this. But I think that the big advantage that I actually have over Bob Ross is that his shit had to look good. Mine just has to exist. I bet you every time that Pavlov heard a bell ring, he thought about feeding dogs. The other day I bought an extra large beanbag chair and an electric guitar. And I don't know how to play guitar. And I do not have money like that. It's a good thing you could just cut up your credit card and throw it in the river, am I right? I think I'm the only person in human history to file for unemployment insurance whilst buying a hot tub. For real, I had both tabs open at the same time. That's a top tier irresponsible maneuver. Throughout your life, there's going to be plenty of people with plenty of great offers to help them with plenty of their great and sometimes not so great ideas. Always remember that your great and sometimes not so great ideas are more important.